This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, rivals meet in the NFC East. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and that is Ben Songs, who's set to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
At the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Play action now. Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Cowboys first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
A pickup of 2 yards.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. As we are ready to get back underway. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
His kick is good. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Giants offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Dart. Open man is Robinson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He'll get that to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing again, Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's done it again. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air again goes Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Dart gonna throw it again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's taken in, and he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Tracy looking to run, and tough running there. He's up to the 32. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Yeah, it looked like Mike, that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Go play action. It's Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Cowboys.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3.
Giants 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Giants. To the air once more is Dart. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st down, Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll look underneath here for Tracy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now, second and 4.
At the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third and short. Here's Dart. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.